1 2 3 1 2 3 testing. Hi, do you listen? Can you listen the audio? Can you watch the screen? There's a chat in the live stream. So this live stream also is being recorded. So later I will share it in the private group. Sorry. Holy shit. 9:30 open. Well, that was the breaker. Yes, thank you, man. So, yeah, you can listen, I guess, properly. And right now, I'm just checking the ES and Nasdaq. We were looking this through the morning because in the Signal group, private signals channel I have also. But I was expecting price coming in this inversion fair value gap. But also, of course, and I said this before this happened, like also another entry could be this, the breaker. So this is 9:30 a.m. So we can wait, and as we can observe, I go to, wow, such a displacement, right when market opens, 9:30 New York time. Hopefully price will retrace to this inversion fair value gap and we can re-enter here. But yeah, so the thing is, like, as you can see here, this is ES 5-minute chart. So we have from here to here, this is Monday, okay, and this is the new day, Tuesday, and we have this low and this low, which you see is 8 o'clock. This is Asian session. So you can see during the morning, 3 a.m. price grab the liquidity of the Asian session. So I thought this could be accumulation, the manipulation. This was, I think here 8:30 was the news. They released high impact news. So until 9:30, which was 9:30 here, price this is make this displacement. But yeah, so basically accumulation, manipulation, took the previous Asian low session, and accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So we have here this beautiful market structure shift, which I share also in the private signal groups. And yeah, this was an entry, but also I was expecting a more conservative entry, taking long in this inversion fair value gap here, which will be, I think, more conservative. And yeah, another entry will be here in this breaker. You know the breaker, how it works. Low, let me erase this, wait a minute. Okay. We have a low, high, lower low, and then displacement, which make this market structure shift, break of a structure also called. And when price retrace, normally below the midpoint, you see the midpoint is 0.5. Price came to the breaker and we can take a long from here. We can put a stop loss here in the previous low. Another option, another entry would be here in this inversion fair value gap. But I think let's see how price reacts until 10 a.m. Normally from 9:30 to 10 I like to wait and see how price how price reacts and which information it gives me. So we have this in ES, very similar to Nasdaq. We can see here also kind of almost a divergence because this low took this low. But if you go to Nasdaq, you see a lower low. So the thing is that Nasdaq, I mean, ES was showing no interest in going lower, while Nasdaq was doing this movement just to kind of manipulate the traders and just grab liquidity in this low and then continue to the upside. So kind of we have, you see, equal lows, we have lower low. So this is SMT divergence, which means smart money technique, but basically it's a divergence. So when you see these things, you are looking for how it reacts in the price, and if you see someone doing lower low and you see the other is not doing the same, because normally these two assets, ES and Nasdaq, they are like acting like symmetrically, so you're expecting the same movement, and when they are not doing the same movements, we can expect this change of direction, kind of manipulation. So maybe some trader thought they break a structure and took a short here, but in fact in reality what price just was grabbing this low like a stop hand and continue to the upside. So let's see if price wants to take this low before continue higher. As you can see, I have my alarm. I put alarm here in this inversion fair value gap. So in case price visit here this area, I will take a long. It's okay, the audio and the video. Just to know if it's working properly. So here also in dollar. Guys, sorry, can you, just to know if you're having a nice connection, are you able to listen and to watch the charts? I think you say yes, but just in case to, okay, yes, thank you, man. Because sometimes it happens that it's failed the connection. So we have dollar index here on the left. Another breaker. This is a 15-minute chart. Low, high, lower low. Market structure shift. And we wait for this area to price go higher. You see low, high, lower low, break structure, retracement. This is the area of the breaker, which is the lower, the low, the high, sorry. This high is the area of the breaker. But so far seems dollar is bullish. We go to the 4-hour chart. we can see this fair value gap, this 4-hour fair value gap. Still bodies are inside the area, only wicks making damage. So let's see how which information the price gives us. And will be nice price close with confidence, with body, going through the fair value gap. So far only wicks. And in the Euro USD also we have this fair value gap acting as a support. We can see bodies respecting the area, just fair value gap is keeping the price in this area. So far not a big deal. But yeah, in the big, how you call this, like in a big screen, like I think mainly we are bullish in dollar and bearish on Euro USD, GBP USD. Wow, that was a beautiful entry. So guys, if you have some questions or whatever, there's a chat, you can ask me, or if you want I analyze some asset, some chart. I think so far I'm expecting higher prices in ES and Nasdaq. This was the manipulation during the morning. You see, this low was taken also here. So that was the manipulation. Break of a structure, or market structure shift also called. And let's see how price behaves. I have this hourly fair value gap marked on my chart. This is a fair value gap, also a fair value gap, 1 hour fair value gap. So I'm kind of expecting price visit this area. But let's see if price gives us another opportunity and goes to visit this area below this low, and we can take a long. So I'm expecting price goes below this red line and also below this red line, sorry. If price continues to the upside, it's okay. But if price goes lower, I think will be another chance to take a long. I'm thinking you guys will be nice if I put the mic so you can also talk. Maybe it's more interesting for you also, because so far I only this is a live stream without you guys can talk, so will be the first time I do that, but maybe it's interesting so people can interact a bit more. So in case you like it, let me know. Nasdaq took this low. So if you were here, let's do this. How you call this, the trading, also here. So let's imagine, okay, price visit this inversion fair value gap. This could be a real trade. So I don't have connected any broker here in TradingView. I'm trading now in FTMO and Top Step. But so okay, it was taken. Let's wait a bit more lower. Go open to Nasdaq. So this is inversion fair value gap of 5 minutes. So let's see if price wants to visit. Also we have here a 1 minute inversion fair value gap. Let's see if price visits this blue area, which is inside the inversion fair value gap. The blue area is the 1 minute fair value gap. So I will take a long. This is how you do this. This is reset account. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so will be like this. If you are conservative and you want to grab take profit, like you don't have to wait so much and just grab the money and finish. And the entry will be here. So we have kind of this. This is a 3 ratio, risk reward ratio. You're risking 1, okay, and you're 3 here. And you are, if you win, you take profit, you are gaining 3. So you're risking 1 for gaining 3. Okay, the thing I don't like here is, you see there's divergence here. Still, let's see how price continue interacting, but you see we have here, erase this line. We have higher high, lower high, sorry, and lower low. So obviously here the ES is the stronger, Nasdaq is the weaker now. But I think still we'll see maybe lower prices now. Remember, my interest area is this fair value gap, so that's why I'm taking along. We have market structure shift. The price are visiting now. Also, if you draw a Fibonacci, this is the optimal trade entry zone. So there's a nice setup. This is a nice setup. Sorry. Oh, what happened with the order? Take profit. If you want to conservative, Stop loss is low. We enter here. Okay. Can happen that price don't go even lower and just continue to the upside. If you didn't take the trade here, so well, it's okay, you miss it, but it's not good to enter now here. You just wait, and if price come here, you enter, and if not, you don't do nothing. You just wait for another opportunity. So we have 10 minutes for 10 a.m. New York time. So far I like what I see here in dollar. Let's see if price still 1 hour to prices has still 1 hour to close, but so far seems bullish. Let's see if this green candle close above the 4 hour fair value gap. Oops. By the way, thank you so much, guys, to join the live stream. So Jorge, thank you. You gave me the idea to make a proper schedule for the week, because I was a bit not so accurate with sharing the information. So I think if I share this like weekly graphic live stream with the hour, is easier to you not to know when the live stream is happening. So I'm glad you were looking for a live stream, and as I said before, if you want to share some feedback, whatever you want to share will be welcome. So as you can see, from 9:30 to 10, normally you should wait, because You can see price is a bit erratic now after also the news, the high impact news at 8:30. So 5 minutes to 10. So from 10 to 11 usually there's nice opportunities to find some setup. So let's see if price give us another opportunity and visit this low, so maybe we can enter this long trade. I will share in the announcement channel that we are on live, because just in case somebody miss it. Maybe you're using another ticket, I think it's called ticker, or another. I am using. I share with you this. I'm not sure. Maybe you asked me, no? Where was you? Let me check. No, was another person. Yeah, I will share you. Give me a second. Yeah. You saw this, no? Yeah. Let me take this copy here. Maybe you're using the contracts. This is like a general, but Nasdaq chart. Yeah, I'm using this one. Maybe you're using the contract, for June. I have also this, but normally for general purpose, I analyze the charts in this. Let me try. Yeah, in this one, Nasdaq one. So we have 2 minutes. So for example, check if you have the same high I will mark here the high. This is 22 110. So we are 10 o'clock now. You mean this high? This draw on liquidity? Yeah, well, this was I was marking this high just to you can check if you have the same level. Order still valid. And you mean the trade is still valid? Well, so far we need to wait, no? There's nothing still, just if price come here. Sorry. If price visit this area, I'm entering. So far, that's my plan. I don't have any other plan now. So I'm waiting if price come here, take a long. And let's see if price still keep here. This will be nice because price are leaving these equal highs. Retracement again, and then breaking these equal highs. Same here, this is relative equal highs. It's not equal, it's relative. It's a bit lower, this high. Yeah, thank you, man. So far will be nice price respect this high, and this high still keeps here, so we keep this kind of resistance or relative, sorry, equal highs. I think it's equal, seems very equal, yeah. So you can, I'm expecting this is a nice aim, a nice objective once you take the trade here to take profit here. So retracement, hopefully take this low, visit this inversion fair value gap, and we take long. Of course, that's only the idea. Let's see what happens. Okay, so far price it's a bit wiki, so I need to drop. Yeah, don't worry, man. Thank you for joining, and I will share this recording. So I will be here 1 hour more so far. Thank you. So nice price action, dollar. I like how it's going through this fair value gap, this 4 hour fair value gap. It's showing strength, and that means if we go to Forex, we are expecting lower prices in EU and Euro USD. So this will be a nice opportunity to go long, to go short, sorry, for Euro USD. We have gold here, which is like consolidating. Nothing so far. Lovely, I think it's a lovely setup here. How prices are given the information. So you can see this 4 hour fair value gap, the blue area, how only wicks making damage, no bodies were in this area. So it's showing like rejection from this zone. So which seems to me lower prices so far from now, and obviously this will be my target. So if we do this, you can see how price, it was a damage manipulation, optimal trade entry. So can expect lower prices and higher prices on dollar. Okay, so wow, okay, I think this opportunity is gone. It's a bit shame, so a pity, sorry, but I should enter in this breaker. So as I said before, I was interested in this area, this blue fair value gap area, which is 1 hour fair value gap, and I think thinking a possibility price could go lower from here. So I'm measuring this range from this high to this low. Optimal trade entry area above equilibrium. We have the fair value gap and our fair value gap. Okay, we have the same here. Also, which the thing I was observing was these equal lows. So this is a level we should take care. I mean, be aware. And this is, we can treat this like a breaker, sorry, up order block. All these apple candles, like bullish candles. So inside this order block, we have this hourly fair value gap, and also we have this 15-minute fair value gap, which became inversion fair value gap after price smashed it and didn't respect it, so it became inversion fair value gap. This is 15-minute, so I'm interested in this zone. Okay, so Jorge, how are you, man? Thank you for the feedback. I love when people help the community and gave some feedback, so I'm trying to offer the best service I can. So this is called so you can see how price. This is a daily time frame chart. How price respect this lower quadrant, which is the half of the lower half. So very interesting to see how price reacts. And we are actually now we are in this inside this daily fair value gap. So far acting as like a support. We have this range. Okay, so you know what happened when we have the range, so we wait for retracement. At least below the midpoint. So far seems bearish, and possibly you can see price lower, so keep in mind these levels, the range, how price react to this low quadrant and fair value gap, daily fair value gap, and price is not yet below the equilibrium, the 0.5 level, so can expect lower prices. And you can see this also here, this price are showing bearishness. You see this fair value gap. This is how called this ACT called this when price just visit a tiny bit and then and then reject and continues. This is like a it's called institutional order flow, institutional entry. Let me check this correctly. Institutional order flow entry drill, as a long phrase. So this is the idea, no? You see how price just enters tiny bit the fair value gap. Doesn't need to visit all the fair value gap, just visit a tiny bit and then run away. And I will share this information. This is a website about this institutional order flow entry drill. I will share it in the educational channel. Okay, about So you have it. And so expecting lower prices, as I said, I think we'll see lower prices. Another level to keep in mind is the midpoint or consequent encroachment of this week. Sorry. Which is 3351 92. 3351 92. That's my dog dreaming. It's with tail, smashing the tail with the ground. 3351 92. That's the midpoint. And that's a 4-hour week. So that's a level to keep in mind. I have a text here. Aprovecho que estamos solos para preguntarte en castellano. A ver, adelante. ¿Te están sirviendo el directo? Podemos subir las imágenes al chat. Ah, al chat. ¿Desde el chat en directo o el chat de...? A ver, espera. Edit channel, permissions. Ah, vale, ahora sí. Attach files. Vale, ahora en principio podrías. Nice, I like this. That's I was expecting this reaction, this Furby lookup. Creo que ahora puede subir. Sí. So as I said before in the beginning of the live stream, sorry, I was waiting for this. This is a lovely reaction to see lower Euro USD, GBP USD, whatever USD, and strong dollar. Also, we can expect, if dollar is strong, we can expect lower prices on index like ES, Nasdaq. Gold, well, gold is another thing, because gold and assets like oil, there can be very affected by geopolitical situations. Also, of course, the other assets, but sometimes gold and oil, they are doing their own thing. But if you, but index, I mean, sorry, forex, it's connected with dollar. This is very good to keep an eye on dollar index always, if you're trading forex, and I think also indexes. So far we have this grab of liquidity in these relative equal highs, same here. El inversion fair value gap, a ver. Wow, sí. ¿Esto qué es? Esto es Nasdaq. Sí, Nasdaq. Ok, sí, al tick, Es que eso es el algoritmo. That's the algorithm. Son pistas de que, además de, claro, hay la manipulación humana cuando las personas meten mano, pero también hay, obviamente, el algoritmo, que es algo, ¿cómo diría yo? Como un robot o algo informático que no depende de las personas, sino que tiene unas órdenes ya preestablecidas y se mueve de estas maneras. Eso que es flipante, ¿no? Lo del inversion fair value gap 5 minutos, como el tick lo tocó. Tú estás mirando Nasdaq, a ver. Sí, antes lo tocó el tick, sí. Ahí está. A menos, a ver, this is an inversion fair value gap. 5-minute inversion fair value gap. But also we have this normal fair value gap. This is a 5-minute one also. So yeah, price also visits this area. So as you can see, that was a perfect entry. If you didn't enter here in the breaker, you could enter in this blue area, which match also this inversion fair value gap. So it's a kind of, how you call this, I don't have the word now, but you understand what I mean. So crazy displacement in Euro USD, GBP, and dollar. And this was like I draw in the chart before it happens. Let me check. Low, high, low. Hoy no tienes audio. ¿Me oyes? Hoy no tienes audio. Do you hear me? ¿Me oyes? Hola, hola. Sí que tengo ya. Sí tengo audio. Hola, hola, hola. Hola, 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 hola. Hola. Hola, hola, hola. Sí, sí, llevo hablando todo el rato, ¿eh? Llevo hablando un buen rato. Desde que empezó el streaming. Ah, bueno. Luego lo puedes escuchar. Subiré el audio. Sí, por eso te preguntaba si escuchabas bien, pero no respondías. So, wow, crazy displacement here, guys. Crazy displacement. And I was expecting also this level to be rich, and seems to be rich in not so far. So it seems we have a 15-minute, which I'm not interested anymore in this one. So let's go to. So yeah. I was saying, Jorge, that I expected this in the chart before it happens. I draw the idea. I was expecting price take these lows. Sorry. Something like this. So far it's like magic. I don't know how it happened, but it's acting as I was. No, el DXY es para siempre tener la referencia con el Forex y ver divergencias, ver cómo reacciona. Pero es muy importante también para el índices. Se supone, it's supposed that if you have a bullish DXY or dollar index, we have lower pairs with USD, like GBP USD, Euro USD, whatever USD, and also it's supposed to higher prices in dollar, lower prices on index, like ES, Nasdaq. So far we have this, and we have this, and I'm checking here. This is kind of like a breaker in GBP USD, so I might be interested. See, this is a breaker. Which price already used it here? Low, high, lower low, break, market structure shift, retracement, enter long. So I am interested in see how price react in this area, and to take a long for the retracement, because price probably will retrace higher now after all this displacement. So far we have this. So let's see how price reacts to this level, to this red line. This is previous low, and to this area. Okay. So as you can see, from 10 to 11 things happens. We have nice movements in the market. I'm a bit disappointed because I missed this breaker opportunity, but yeah, we continue. So huge displacement. Euro USD. Check 1 hour. This is equal low, relative equal lows have been taken. All this internal liquidity have been taken. Same here. So I'm interested now how price react to this breaker, and if you still use it like a support, and how price reacts to these lower fair value gaps. For example, we have 15-minute fair value gap here. Which is acting right now on the price, as you can see. We have equal lows here. Let's see how price react in this zone. Also we have here kind of all these lows are like kind of relative equal lows. They are not perfect, but they form like a kind of like a support. You can imagine here this area. So these are relative equal lows, and these are equal because they are very similar, equal lows. So let's see how price reacts to this area. Which are in the optimal trade entry area. So I will put an alarm in case price reaches level to observe how it reacts. Jorge, I was asking before if the idea of maybe open the chat, like, so you can speak, the participants, you know, the members can speak. Okay, nothing here. We should wait for kind of market structure shift. There's nothing here, just price falling. We have a structure, so nothing so far. This could be a fake movement, taking these equal lows. Only the weak are making damage. Also price respect with only weak going through, only weak, nobody this fair value gap. This 1 hour fair value gap, sorry. So also we have here this relative equal kind of a line here. This is like a resistance. They are not equal, but they're relative equal. So this is a level you keep in mind. Space high liquidity. So let's see how price is reacting. I would like to see price making a market structure shift here. So I put alarm and I wait for it.
Dentro deben dejar las suyas en la escalera. Aquí siempre dejar una por si acaso, ¿vale?
So yeah, that was the idea. So Jorge, if you want to talk, you're free. And for the next chats, I will also ask people if they want to talk. It will be nice to communicate, no? And the thing is, I'm trying to speak in English because I think you're the only one who speaks Spanish, I think, now. So, but doesn't matter, just feel free. Whenever you want. If you feel ready, you tell me. And I can give you the permission. So we have almost, this live stream will finish 11:30 New York time, so we have a bit more than, we have like 34 minutes remaining. I hope this live stream are being useful. It's been useful. So remember, all the feedback you want to tell me will be welcome. Creo que te voy a dejar solo, me tengo que ir a comer a dar de comer a la familia. Muchas gracias y luego te mando un par de ideas. Pues muchas gracias, Jorge, ¿eh? Y que vaya muy bien el día. Un saludo. Muchas gracias por tu mensaje y por añadirte aquí al grupo. Que estás tú solo tú y yo. Al menos aquí me motivas para ir tirando. Gracias. So Jorge is leaving. I'm alone. So guys, remember, it changed a lot if you can join the live streams, because for me it's very motivated. It gives me a lot of motivation when you join the chat, the live streams, and you ask me things, and because if I'm alone, this doesn't make sense. This is for you. So I will change to public live stream because there's no one now here. Okay, give me a moment. Hello, can you listen? Are you able to watch and listen? So there's a chat, you can answer there. I was doing the live stream in the private group now, but this last 30 minutes I will spend this time with you on the public channel. So let me know if you're able to watch and listen. Yes, everything is working well. Okay, thank you. Right. So I will try to summarize a bit what I was saying in the private group, but mainly I was expecting this reaction in dollar index. I use dollar index along with Euro USD and GBP USD. I trade only these two forex assets, GBP and Euro, and I use dollar for check how price reacts and make the structures and divergences. Okay, so far I was expecting this fake movement at the beginning of the week. I shared this idea on a private group. I was expecting price take these lows. Okay, something like that. It's well explained in the private group, but the idea was very correct, so I'm happy, and I was expecting this reaction. You can see this breaker, how price react to this breaker, and if you go to 4-hour time frame, you can see how price smashed this area, didn't respect it. So this is good if our bias is bullish. So far very happy with the analysis, and I was expecting this. So this is the thing we call accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So far this could be where is this here? So we have here the manipulation of the week. So accumulation, manipulation, distribution. But so this is one thing. So we can expect now lower prices on Euro USD, GBP USD. Now regarding ES and Nasdaq, we had a beautiful setup here. We have a breaker, low, high, lower, low. You pick this upper area, so this is the breaker. So you can see this is the formation of the breaker. You have a low, high, lower, low, and then price make a market structure shift, retrace, you take the long, and you can aim for these lows. So this is the breaker area, which is the higher part of this low high. So this high is the area of we are expecting price retrace and take a long. So you are doing something like this. Stop loss, take profit. So that was the setup of today. Remember, I have also a Signal group. I'm sharing these ideas there, and as we can see here on gold, price grab the liquidity of these equal lows. You see this low and this low. So price did a stop hunt. You see all this wick. So this is the fake movement for me. So now I'm looking for higher prices on gold. I have this buy side liquidity mark here, and I'm expecting a market structure shift in this low, in this high. So once that market structure shift happens, I will be interested in take a long trade. That's why I have a alarm here. So this is a hourly fair value gap, by the way. Okay, so this is gold, and so far that's what is happening now. Let me check 4 hour here. So the next interested point or area level for me, or draw liquidity, I think is also how you call it, is this high. This is buy side liquidity, and on the other side I have this interest in this sell side liquidity on Euro USD. sell side liquidity. So that's why I have my alarm. So far no trades. The only trade was very nice was this breaker on ES and also on Nasdaq. Low, high, low, 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 high, lower, low. This area is a breaker. And yeah, that was the setup, the nice setup for today. So far I'm interested now also in this area, which is inside the hourly fair value gap, and this area is an inversion fair value gap or inverted fair value gap, 15-minute one. So I'm watching how price reacts in this area. Hi Kosti, how are you? How are you doing? All good so far, hopefully. Although I must say, it's been a difficult market conditions. Sometimes seems very easy, but sometimes very, very tricky. So we have here equal highs, sorry. You see this red line, this is equal highs, sorry, so price will smash them. And yeah, let's see what happened in this inversion fair value gap area. So we can treat now this fair value gap as an inversion fair value gap, 4 hour. So we can expect, according to the theory, we can expect price come to this area, and this area will act like as a resistance, support, and will throw price to the upside. It's an inversion fair value gap. Same here. Now this is inversion fair value gap because price isn't respected, and we set like an area where price visit and then continue to the, in this case, to the sell side. Okay. So far nothing here. Price are coming to smash at these equal highs. You can see how price is coming. So guys, if you have any question or any feedback or whatever, you can share your thoughts. There's a chat, and also you can send me a private message And I was thinking also to maybe make the audio just to try, but make the audio able so you can talk. Would be nice, because we are only now 4 in the live stream. There's not so much people, and it's interesting to share opinions and thoughts on the market and on life or whatever. Yeah, tomorrow there's FOMC, and that brings a lot of volatility. Sometimes no, but I think most of the times, yeah. So it's very dangerous to trade. I think I should set before and during the news. So you should just close your trades before the news, and then wait how price reacts after the news. Usually news no, don't trade any high, mostly the high impact news. Don't trade that news, because that is gambling. You wait for the new to end, because that's the best thing you can do if you want to be respectful. Last CPI got me ripped. You see, I had got a setup and I had to close it, and it went in my side. Yeah. On this is the German, no? The yeah. It can be like, it can go to your side like profit, but it can smash you and destroy you. So it's gambling. No, I don't trade. So the best thing you can do is don't keep your positions open. I mean, if you're a day trader, maybe if you are a swing trader, maybe you have a different perspective and lower how you mean this, margin. Day trader just like you, yeah. But if you are day trader, don't close your trades before the news, because it's very dangerous. It's gambling basically. So far, let's see if price wants to break this high. How much is, for me, guys, it's crazy. I think I said this before, but I have in this Discord, in this server, there's 3,800 people, but for me it's crazy, only 3 of that 900 is connected. Nice to know. I didn't know that. The thing is that I try to just focus on few pairs. I think there was a time I was trying this German 40, but I think maybe for me, I expect more liquidity, more movement. Sometimes could be very slow. Gold, yeah, I trade gold sometimes. Depends the context. Yeah, let me check. Your- Is this right? The DAX. Could use the futures. Let me put Germany 40. Which one do you? The Forex, no? So how is the competition for the leap in the trading view so far for you? To be honest, it requires a lot of time, and I was very stressed when the previous one, and only focus on that. So this time I was not so focused, just put in some trades and don't give so much importance. But so far I'm not so good, to be honest, because as I said, I'm not wasting time on the leap. I'm more focused now on the top step and the FTMO funded accounts. And yeah, let me check this. German 40. Yes, German 40. I had a long today, but I closed it because I didn't. Ah, nice, man. This is German 40. Let me see. Monday. Ah, nice. You see, it's like dollar. Well, not like dollar, but the idea is the same. It took grab all these lows, this internal liquidity, relative equal lows. Stop hand. You see all this? No, not this one. Sorry, but all these lows. All these lows, price, grab liquidity, and after that was the manipulation, right? So after that, price continues to the upside. So these are the previous day low also, and now I see this is a 15-minute chart, so this is a 15-minute time fair value gap, acting now as like a inversion fair value gap. So after price smash it, didn't respect it, now it's acting like support. So you're looking for longs, and you can see here these three highs. These are like a relative equal highs. Relative equal highs. So this is liquidity for price. So very, 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 very possible price are visiting this level very soon. No. It's not like supply and demand. It's not a concept we use with ICT. Check 9, 10. You said 9 to 10. Yeah, at the same, no? Yes. 9 to 10. You mean this area? This is 9 from 9 to 10. Yeah. Yeah, I don't use this. How you call this? Sorry, this is not input correctly. +3. Whereas, yeah, this is 9 to 10. That's 9 to 10. 9 to 10. This is the, yeah. I mean, yeah, the movement was until 9:20. But this, yeah, if it works for you, good, man. But everyone has to try to adapt and find their own system. I'm now just my how you call this? My way of working use New York time, and yeah, mainly that. Check, and I use this schedule, this time frame always. So you can go, yeah, if you go with the New York time to 9, it's not the same movement, no? Because yeah, it's normal because this is Europe and this banks open at this time in Europe while New York is sleeping. I don't trade like that, but you can keep in mind that you don't have to. Yeah. I saw that. Thank you, man. So yeah, I expecting this inversion fair value gap acting as like a support. Let's see how price acts, but these equal highs here are the objective. Okay, so welcome to the guys, to the people who just joined. I won't be long here, and this live stream is being recorded, and I will upload it in the private group, so you can later watch it. So we're looking gold before. So if gold don't make a higher high here and don't make a market structure shift, I'm not interested here. This is a mess. Right now it's a mess. This is a high resistance liquidity run. This is very, very low movement and tricky. This is not what we are looking for, or not the best scenario, no, to trade if you're a day trader. So yeah, I was expecting this also in Euro and GBP. I need some kind of confirmation and market structure shift. I don't want to take a long here just because price fall, just because price did this huge displacement. I'm not taking a trade here, even also here, no? I'm waiting for structure, like formation of a structure, whatever, and one happen, I want price break the previous high. So that's I'm expecting for. This is a 5-minute chart, and yeah, You're always waiting for a high probability scenario. And chart. So let's see how price react. I'm watching this GBP USD now. How price react to this previous check breaker, I think. Yeah, this is a breaker. This is a 15-minute breaker. Bullish breaker. See you, Costi. Take care, man. Okay.